Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. In Hosea chapter 11 and verse 2 it says, "The more they called them, the more they went from them. They kept sacrificing to the Baals and burning incense to graven images." In other words, the Lord had sent prophets to his people to warn them against idol worship. Idol worship is one of the major topics that you find in the writings of the prophets, and it's something that the prophets spoke against over and over and over again. And yet, the more and more they went to the people, the more and more they went away from them and just went back to doing what they had done before, sacrificing to these images. And so we could say that the message that they received basically just went in one ear and out the other. It really didn't have any type of effect on their lives whatsoever. And this ought to be a warning to us. I would say probably a good portion of those who are part of this group went to church yesterday, and you probably heard a message from God's word and had a message that was spoken and some encouragement that was given, some things perhaps that we are to implement into our lives or take away from our lives that might be detrimental to our spiritual lives. And it might very well be that we enjoyed the lesson, we enjoyed what was said, we agreed with what the speaker was saying, but as good as all that is, it really is only effective insofar that it affects our lives and that we actually change our lives based on what we've heard. Just hearing the word is not enough. We have to put into practice the things that we hear. And so as we get into the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is when when it's really seen whether or not we not only heard the message, but also took it to heart, and whether we're really ready to put it into practice in our lives. So let's be diligent to not only hear God's word and hear messages from God's word, but to allow those things to infiltrate our lives and to help us to become better followers of Christ, more dedicated to his cause, more devoted to the Lord, and all these things. And if we would but do that, we will all the more be increasing as time goes on, being encouraged to stretch further, go deeper, to rise higher in the spiritual life, and to live lives more and more acceptable to the Lord. So these are some things we can reflect on and think about as we do a reading today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.